What's up, all you Maltese people?
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another DC Comics Icons action figure review on the DC Collectibles 6-inch scale Harley Quinn. If you're trying to pick this up, you can get it right now.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Harley Quinn is definitely one of my all-time favorite female comic book characters. I'm very excited to have this figure. It looks very good already. A lot of accessories over there too. Look on the side, she's number 13, and you can see that she's from the No Man's Land story. And then on the back, you can see the other figures from the wave. And on the side, it says Harley Quinn, number 13, and some vents. And then you get the Harley Quinn diamonds right over there. And then not much more at the bottom. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Harley Quinn out of the packaging. And I must say, first off, this is my favorite Harley Quinn action figure in my collection. I absolutely love it. I love the posability. I love the way it looks. I have one minor gripe, and I will say it's minor, which I will talk about later on. But I really think this is a fantastic figure. I absolutely love this thing. It looks gorgeous. Love the posability, and she has great accessories as well. What else could you ask for? You have her infamous cork gun, her signature mallet. You have 5 interchangeable hands over here. She has fisted hands, mallet holding hands, and then a trigger finger hand right here for the cork gun. And looking at this gun over here, I really like the paint on this thing. This looks really good. I love this light wash that we have over the silver. I think that looks really good. I like the handle over here, and the cork itself looks really nice. You can see the sculpted detail in it. Very cool looking. Then looking at the mallet, this is awesome. Really looks like it's made out of wood. They did a fantastic job with this. Love the paint on it. The sculpted details throughout look great. Even on the whole handle over here looks really good. Now getting these hands around the handle, yeah, you could wrap that around there and put it right over there. Now, when I had said earlier that I only have one minor complaint, I kind of lied, and I apologize. There's just a couple little complaints, and it's mostly just with a little bit of paint splotching here and there, but nothing bad enough to upset me at all. Like, for instance, you can see a tiny little bit of red right over there, up there. The face looks really good, though. I really like the face a lot. I think the eyes came out looking pretty good. I really like how the mask looks. I like how they added a little bit of pink to her cheeks, so she has the rosy cheeks. She has a decent smile over there. Now, I wish she did have an interchangeable head so you can get her with a bigger grin, but that was really my minor complaint that I really wanted to mention, was I wish she had an interchangeable head, which I really haven't seen with the DC icons, so I can't even really be upset about that. I really do like the face, though. The eyes did come out really good, I think. There's this little piece right over here. I don't know if that's lint or something, you know, around her eye, but, you know, it's pretty minor, not a big deal. I have to try to get in there with an X-Acto knife, I guess. But yeah, I really like this a lot. I like the seam running up through her head. You get some wrinkles right there behind these little earpieces. I like to call them ears, but they're the, you know, the jester danglies. And then again with the paint smudging just a tad. And then I like how these are all soft. And this is, you know, not super soft or anything, but it doesn't feel like it's very fragile. And these little tassel pieces hanging right over here look really good. And I like how the suit's stretching over between the breasts. And the breasts themselves look very nice and healthy. You know, I really like those. Again, with the nice stretching throughout over here. That looks really good. Kind of missing the mark on the line just a tad. Again, not enough to upset me. And she has these lines coming across right over there. The deco for the diamonds look really good. And she does not have diamonds on this side. Is she supposed to have the diamonds on this side in black? I can't remember. But these look really nice. The hand, and then these little cuff thingies look really good too. I like those. Nice sculpted detail. And no shadowing effect, but I don't really miss it, to be honest with you. I think it looks pretty nice the way it is. Now you will see that there is some kind of rubbing on some of the joints. For instance, from moving the ab crunch forward, you can see that little line right over there. And then from moving the legs up and down, there's a little bit of cutting into the figure, you know, in her crotch pits right over here. I can imagine how that would bother some people, so it's definitely worth noting, you know, consider that before you make the purchase. And here's looking at the back end of Harley Quinn, looking very nice. I like it. Looks really good. Diamond butt. And then looking at the legs, she has really nice looking legs. And then here's the little cuffs right over here around her feet and ankles, looking really good. I like this figure a lot, man. She does have pegals at the bottom of her feet. Now, I really like the articulation so much to the point where I gotta say, this is my favorite DC Icons figure. I've had the most fun with this one. I cannot stop taking pictures of her. Alright, anyway, that sounds creepy. Anyway, you can move her head up that far. That looks really good. I keep trying to push it more and more, but still, you know, that's a fair amount of up movement. Her head can move down that much. She does have side-to-side movement over here, and she does have head pivot, which is really nice. Her shoulders move outward very far. You can rotate them forward. She has a bicep swivel. Great double jointed elbows that bend all the way in. That is awesome. And then she rotates at the wrist and hinges up and down, and it's like that with all the hands. She has a good diaphragm joint over here that turns side to side. Great amount of pivot at the diaphragm, and it crunches forward some, but it crunches back a lot more. Same thing with this ab crunch joint right here. It does crunch forward some, but again, it does crunch back way more. I like that. I would prefer that it can crunch forward as much as it does move back, though, I will say. Her hip joints move all the way outward, and she can kick forward quite a bit. But again, just to warn you, you will get some of that creasing in the joint over there. We do not get an upper thigh cut. However, you can shift it side to side a little bit. And I really wish that they will incorporate an upper thigh cut in the DC Icons line. That would be awesome. She does have the great double jointed knees right there. And she has ankles that move down, up, and she has a great ankle pivot. And measuring out this figure, you can see that Harley Quinn is standing right at 6 inches tall. And then to compare Harley Quinn to a couple other DC Icons figures, we have Superman and Batman over here. And I gotta say, I don't really like how she scales compared to these two. I mean, I'm glad that she's shorter than both Superman and Batman, but I mean, compared to Batman, definitely I think she should be much shorter. Then here's our Icons Harley Quinn compared to Mattel's DC UC Mad Love Harley Quinn and the DC Collectibles animated series Harley Quinn. And I do think this is still the best one. It's kind of funny seeing the three of these side by side. The diamond placement is actually inconsistent between all three of these. They're in different places. Like she has it on the forearm. Neither of these have them on the red arm over there. And a different place right there on the legs. Same thing with the bottom right over there. That's on the inside and that's on the front. So yeah. Then here's Icons Harley compared to the SH Figure Arts and Justice Gods Among Us Harley Quinn. And the head articulation on this figure is actually better than it is on this one over here. But I do think there are overall more points on this one. I just love this costume a lot more though, I gotta say. And then here's Harley Quinn next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So you like jokers, do you? Well, I got a joke. When does Poison Ivy change her underpants? When they get soiled! Aww. I guess what really makes me like this figure so much is that the complaints that I've grown accustomed to having with DC Icons aren't so strong with this figure. I can get the head moving up more than most DC Icons, and I get the thigh wiggling right over there more than most DC Icons figures, so it makes me really enjoy posing the figure a lot. She stands great. I think that is awesome. I can get her in this pose. It looks very natural, and I took a ton of pictures of this figure, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Click that right over there for more ShartimusPrime videos. If you missed yesterday's review, I did a review on the Diamond Select Toys Marvel Gallery Thor, so check that out if you have not already. And then if you want to check out my last P.O. Box Pickups video, did P.O. Box Pickups video / Geek Fuel unboxing video. And again, I will be at the Ceremony Toy Show tomorrow, Saturday, June 25th. So I hope to see you guys there if you're in the Bay Area. I will be selling figures. And then if you have not checked out my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you are missing out. So follow me on the social media, and you can find a photo gallery of images over at toynewseye.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
For you, when does Harley...